After already having traveled from San Francisco all the way to Montana, I now found myself stuck after failing to catch the only rideable train a day earlier. Now, with only 2 weeks left to make it all the way to New York, I was forced to make a decision. This trip has gone downhill very quickly. My lens broke, I can't go on the hike that I wanted, the weather is shit and I'm freezing my ass off. I can't really do anything about the weather, the trains, my lens. What I can do, however, is I can change my location to a place where it's warmer again, with probably the same amount of trains since it's just one stop further down the line. I quickly got picked up by a rancher who needed to go even further than the 250 miles I was aiming for. After letting me drive for a bit and even buying me a beer, he dropped me off in Havre, from where I planned to catch a freight train again. This place is where they do I think it's called the 1,000 mile inspection. So there's gonna be workers and maybe a rail cop going along the train and checking everything. That means I can't get on now because they're gonna spot me. I didn't see an inspection, but the train is leaving, so I'm gonna get on. Alright, let's not get seen here, otherwise I might get jail time. Alright, so I didn't see that any sort of inspection was being done before I got on, but the train started moving, so I just jumped on it. Then the train stopped again, so I jumped off because I thought maybe the inspection was being done there. I don't know. I've got no idea how this stuff works. And well, the moment I got off, the train left. So yeah, let's wait for another one and hope they didn't see me. Somebody just called the cops on me. They told me to leave. If somebody sees me on the train, they know what I look like, so it's quite a shit situation to be in, and I obviously can't go back to that spot where I was. I guess I wasn't hiding well enough. I don't know.
Now it is crucial that nobody sees me, otherwise it's gonna be really hard to explain why I'm here at night hiding in the bushes. the westbound intermodal is left. So the first track is free. Now I just need a train to come.
Since I couldn't risk getting seen around the yard again in the daytime, I had to make the hard decision to give up and move on again.
What the fuck was this night, man? No fucking train in the right direction. Oh man, I'm gonna hitchhike to Glasgow now. That was such an unnecessary night. So fucking rough. And for nothing.
After waiting half a day next to an almost deserted highway, I was finally picked up by some road construction workers who dropped me off in a town which luckily had an Amtrak station. There I finally gave up on hitchhiking and took the next train to a spot where I knew I'd be able to catch a freight train again.
Welcome to Glasgow, Montana. Those two guys, they apparently saw me hitchhiking and now they saw me here and just wanted to check in on me. How nice. So the plan is now to catch out from this bridge or this entire stretch. If the head end of the train stops in the Amtrak station, which is just 1 to 2 kilometers that way, obviously a lot of train is still gonna be here. And I'm gonna take my time and look for a good ride when that happens. I might actually get off at some crew change along the way to Chicago, because I mean, I'm here to see the country and doing it all in the dark doesn't make much sense to me. Talk to you when something changes.
That was unexpected.
I guess I'm just gonna keep waiting. I've got no idea. If no train comes soon, I'm gonna set up my hammock and just go to sleep, because I mean, last night just staying up the entire time and then being so fucking disappointed. Well, what I want to say is I'm tired. It's 9 a.m. now. I got woken up by the sound of an intermodal pulling in and stopping. I packed my shit up in record time, but I didn't manage to find a ride in time. So now I'm just waiting again. I'm on a fucking train, yes.
Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, she been doing to me? I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall. I'm gonna crawl inside and die. Come later now, a mean old woman, Lord, never told me goodbye. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me?
I'm not sure if you can even understand the word I'm saying, but basically we're in North Dakota now, in a new time zone.
Can't you see? I'm gonna take a freight train. Can't you see? Down at the station, Lord. That woman ain't never coming back. Oh, can't you see? Gonna ride me a southbound. Can't you see? All the way to Georgia, Lord. That woman till the train and run out the track. Oh.
During this entire trip I haven't made this much progress, and it's already been 800 kilometers or something, so that is unbelievable progress that I've made. I was starting to really worry about not being able to make it to New York in time, because I've got, I think it should be literally 10 days now left to get there. And alright, we're moving. Now it's gonna be, I feel a lot safer because I don't really know how it's gonna go on the East Coast, because there are a lot of lines that lead who knows where. It all looks very confusing, and I've heard it's supposedly very difficult to catch out of Chicago. Hitchhiking there is also always an option, and I'm just gonna enjoy this nice sunset right now. It's gonna be beautiful.
I can
closer. What a beautiful ride. This is... I could dream of this. Now we're also gonna find out if the guy on the crossing is a snitch. Because if he is, this would definitely be the spot where police would come and get me.
Good morning. So I'm gonna go to McDonald's now, wash myself a bit because I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm dirty. And then I'm gonna go back to the tracks, which are right, you can't see them through the trees, but a few hundred meters from here. And hope the train stops. Should be quite easy from here. I'm not too worried. Back on the grader. This should take me to Minneapolis, and I'll try to get on a intermodal there. Oh, this sounds good. It's gonna be a loud ride from what I remember.
That fucking Amtrak just passed by here. I didn't even hear it coming. I just threw myself here. I don't know. Maybe it saw me. Fuck. I'm not sure if I should get off to hitchhike now, or if I could stay on. This has just released its brakes, but I think I might just try to get a different ride. Oops. Moved about 10 cars further, I'd say. Yep, should be fine. The Detroit Lakes station is coming up. If there's no police here, I guess the Amtrak hasn't seen me, although it was coming from that direction, so it has to have seen me. The station should be coming up. Alright, we're out of here. We're past the Amtrak station. Now I should definitely be fine.
Somewhere in Minnesota. It feels strange just sitting here, watching the landscape change. I've watched brown grass turn green, mountains turn into hills, which now turned into the flat kind of landscape I'm used to from back home. Over the course of this year, of living in a car in New Zealand and now backpacking and train hopping around the USA, I don't think I've ever stayed in one place for more than a month. But still, I've never missed being home. It always felt like I belonged exactly where I was. This freedom, this adventure. It's the most alive and happy I have ever felt. And I kind of hope this would be enough adventure for at least a couple of years. But now that the end is getting closer, I'm afraid this will be over too early.
bad idea.
I hope you're happy.
We're in like the very outskirts of Minneapolis right now, and I'm thinking about what to do now. Riding into the city on the train is maybe a bit risky, especially since I don't know where I'm gonna get off, where I'm gonna be able to get off. However, I need to find out where the crew change spot is anyways. So I think I might just take my chances. I believe it's gonna be the BNSF yard, however, to be completely honest, I'm not sure which kind of train I am at the moment, which company this belongs to. I think it's BNSF. Yeah, I'll probably stay on it and see where it takes me. I'm gonna go back to the first ride I had on this train, all the way in the back, just to be safe when I get into the yard, that I'm not too far into it. Ouch! My pack. Oh, my pack is so fucking heavy. I'm starting to regret that I got on it, because if I had taken an intermodal, I'd almost for sure would have gone to Chicago.
So I've crawled into the hole again. We're on the BNSF line now and gonna be pulling into the Northtown yard, which is a fucking huge facility and probably high security as well. There is a chance we're just gonna be crew changing and then getting out of there. But I'm gonna keep a close eye on which tracks we're on, because if we leave the main line, then I'm basically fucked and have to bail. The main line is the most left two tracks. We're not on it anymore. From what I can see, this is all fenced in. I've got no idea how I'm gonna get out of here. Shit. Fuck. We're on the like leftmost track, and there's a fucking mill ahead.
Alright, we stopped. I don't see a fence in this facility. I'm gonna try to get out that way. I'm fucking out of there. That was easier than expected. Alright. I still don't know where the crew change spot is though. So I'm gonna have to figure that out tomorrow. So what happened was we started going really fucking slow at the passenger station, which is already a pretty bad sign. So then I see the signals that are only over the main line. I see them pass by me a bit too far on the right. We were on the most, I'd say, eastmost track. We continued being on the easternmost track, and I looked up on Google Maps what those tracks lead to, and all of a sudden I read some sort of oat mill and I'm on a grain train. You can imagine I got pretty nervous right there.
I just want to say I'm never gonna get on any fucking General Manifest or grain train ever again. From now on it's only gonna be intermodals, hopefully. I still don't know where the crew change is gonna be. From what I've heard, there's actually a few options, but I don't really have the time to spend days figuring it all out. I'm gonna visit the city tomorrow. I wanna see Minneapolis at least once, and then I'm gonna try to catch a train to Chicago. I've got 8 days left to get to New York. Should be enough, but yeah, there's not that much time anymore to mess around and wait around unnecessarily.
Good morning. Just after I finished that segment yesterday, there was a guy coming through here demanding me to turn off my light so he can see my face. Looked a bit homeless, but not completely. I'm not sure what his what his deal was, but yeah, he left me alone after that. That was at 3 a.m. so weird. Anyways, I am gonna head to McDonald's now, and then I'll try to figure out where I can catch a train, because this city has a lot of different yards of different companies. Yeah, I'm gonna give it today, and if that doesn't work, I'll hitchhike out of here to Chicago. Wait.
I was pleasantly surprised by how clean and calm Minneapolis seemed. On the way to a yard in St. Paul, from where I expected to catch a freight train that night, I got into a lengthy conversation about freedom and inequality in America, which offered me a new perspective not only of the city, but also of the situation I was in.
You have to understand the culture here, bro. That's why I said you need to stay here now, so you can understand how America really operates. Freedom. Yeah. It is free.
So 3 intermodals have come past so far. None of them has stopped. None of them seem to slow down or speed up. So I'm not close to the crew change point at all. It's 12 now and I'm going to a different yard, to the Northtown yard. That seems like my best bet right now. Now I wish I had waited for an intermodal in Fargo. I mean, the ride here was very nice, but not nice enough to justify this. So, yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna wait here now. It's almost 3 a.m. now.
No eastbound trains left. I'm debating if I should stay here, and I mean, I haven't even seen any eastbound trains do a crew change here. So staying here even longer is kind of a big gamble. And I have to get to Chicago and then New York, because I've got 6 days left now and it's getting close. This sucks fucking bad. Alright, the sun is starting to set now, and with that the first train has arrived. We've got one like auto-rack train. It should be one of a few trains that, from what I've seen yesterday, arrived between now and I'd say probably 12, maybe 1 a.m. And I'm trying to get on one of those. I am very confident that an intermodal should arrive today. Also, I've heard that unit grain, so only grain trains, should maybe also go to Chicago, but they're low priority, so I'm not gonna take this one just yet. This is my spot now for the night. I'm gonna wait here now. It's almost 10 p.m. now. So far none of the intermodals have showed up. I hope that changes. It's 5 a.m. How is that even possible? No fucking train in the right direction stopped. What am I doing wrong? What fucking bullshit. Good morning. Sun is rising again. I didn't even see a intermodal train come through or stop in this direction. Like, what the fuck? And this? You see this? I hate these things so much. Oh, wow. Now a train's coming, like exactly in this moment. That was unexpected. Okay, in this yard I can't afford to just run along the train, because the bull, it could be everywhere. Well, I mean, I should know better, but this is a grain train. I can actually hide on that one. There aren't any rideable intermodal cars on the intermodal train. Should I just go for this? This car right here is rideable. It stopped on the main line, so it's probably also doing a crew change. Some train just released its brakes. I believe it's the grainer. Let's hope this goes where I want it to. There's always still the chances we're gonna stop in one of the other 2 or 3 yards. But we're getting slow again and we're approaching like the second part of this yard. I shouldn't have gotten on this. Like, I'm not learning from my own mistakes.
just seen like shunting operations going on these tracks, but this train is still on the main line, so I'm gonna stay on it. But if the first sign that I see this is going backwards and on those tracks, I'm gonna bail.
We're past Minneapolis now and approaching downtown St. Paul. There's the possibility that we'll stop in the other yard that I waited at 2 days ago. But if we don't, then we're out of here. It should be stopping until La Crosse, I think.
Anymore. Shit. Looks like we're stopping.
Fuck. What now? I'm in the yard, like in the middle of it. We've been sitting here for an hour. Brakes just released.
crossing a couple towns and cities now, and then we're gonna be in La Crosse, which is the good vantage point from this square.
What you choose to believe in takes your rise, your fall. No one else around you, no one to understand you, no one to hear your calls. Look through all your corners, you're backed up against the wall. Step back from the line of fire. Step back from a line of fire.
I just got like definitely spotted by these two worker cars. They were parked on the left and the right side of the track, and they were both sitting in their cars looking at the train, and I was sitting there, so they must have seen me, especially at this speed. There's two small towns up ahead that where the train might be able to stop, but my guess is that they're gonna try to get me in La Crosse if they're gonna call it in. I just switched cars to a different one. We're going very slow because we're gonna go over a bridge now, which has a very sharp turn in the beginning. After we've crossed the bridges and the Mississippi River, we're gonna be in Wisconsin. And right after we've crossed the river, basically, there's already the Amtrak station and the crew change yard. I'm on a different car now, maybe like 5 to 6 cars further back. If someone's waiting for me and they're looking at that one where I was just on, they're gonna see me get on. So I'm just gonna have to run basically, but I'm just hoping for the best. That was so fucking stupid. The Amtrak station must be coming up now. We're speeding through the yard. How? Why? There was supposed to be a crew change here. But at least no police. Fuck man, I'm starving. I want to get off. Where the fuck are we going? I just noticed this train isn't carrying any grain at all. It's fucking... it's sad. There's a fertilizer factory coming up, so we might be pulling into there. Yeah, we're stopping. We're definitely stopping. Oops. Another realization. There's a sand pit thing coming up. We're definitely going there. Fuck! Yeah, I'll have to get off at Hitchhike or something. It's not too far into town, but that sucks. That's fucking bullshit train.
Alright, so now we walk. There's supposed to be a road to the left, but that might be like private and belong to the company. This is probably the best spot. Alright. This should be public. Let's go. I just want to say I'm not mad that I got on that train. During the entire ride, no intermodal has passed us from behind, and otherwise I'd still be stuck in Minneapolis, and this is almost halfway to Chicago. So still some progress, and I'm quite happy with that. It's just a bit annoying that I have to walk now. But yeah, 5 kilometers isn't much. Good morning. I'm gonna try to get all the way to Chicago today. There's two options how I could do it. I could either hitchhike back to La Crosse and hope to catch a train from there, or I could just hitchhike directly to Chicago. It's around 300 kilometers or something, so quite a lot, maybe 400 even. I've booked a hostel there for the next night, so I really have to get there today. The plan after that, by the way, is to get an Amtrak to Toledo, where I'm gonna try to catch a train to New York then. Anyways, that's the plan now. Get to a hostel and then go to Toledo. Hitchhiking is gonna have to wait. It's gonna piss for like an hour. So it has rained for 2 hours non-stop, and I've got 400 to 500 kilometers to go today, so I can't really waste any more time than the 2 hours that I waited for the rain to stop. Do I care? No, I don't. I'm on the on-ramp now, and the police just drove past me. Didn't seem to care, so I guess I'm good. Maybe not. So that was interesting. I saw this police car on the other side of the highway who turned on his lights. I assumed for a different reason, but well, he came back and stopped where I was. And immediately he started fucking screaming at me. Then he tells me I can't do this. Then he pats me down. He searches through my whole bag. He let me out at this gas station and basically told me no, hitchhiking isn't allowed in Wisconsin. So he expects me to fucking walk to Chicago, because there is no bus from here. There is no train. I have to continue hitchhiking. But anyway, so I get out of the car. He let me out at a pump, so I have to walk to the station for a place to sit down basically, and while I do this, the camera that he just put on top of the bag, like he
he didn't close it properly, so it fell out, and now my only working lens is completely broken. I'm down to this phone now. If I don't get away from here, I'm not even gonna get to Chicago. From Chicago, I can't take a train to Toledo, and from Toledo, I can't catch a train to New York. So I have to get away from here, like by hitchhiking. I've decided to go onto the on-ramp. Behind these trees is a camera, and I mean, it's probably not from the police or anything, but it's better to not be seen by it. So I'm gonna be in front of the sign now and hope for the best. There's not a lot of traffic here, but I mean, going onto the freeway, what is it called, interstate, is probably a bad idea. It's getting late. I mean, I've been trying this for 2 hours now or something. It just fucking sucks so bad. I just want... I'm not even holding the sign, the Chicago sign anymore that I drew. I just want to get one town further, because that has a train station. This has just been like the worst day I've had in this country so far, and it seems to be getting harder to hitchhike the further east I come. This is the Midwest. I thought people were friendly here, but I've gotten so many like ew looks from people, like I'm fucking homeless or something. I try to look like a normal human being, and I'm not fucking homeless. Yet people seem disgusted by me. I get so many weird looks. The people in America, they aren't friendly at all. Someone called the cops on me. What is this place? This is fucking America, isn't it? After I smashed my camera in that that gas station, I met a rail worker who told me this is a very conservative state. People, I'm not gonna lie, there's no real description for them except they're like kids. They see someone suspicious, someone that's hitchhiking, and they call the cops on him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so fucking over this trip. Hitchhiking is not the way to cross America. Freight trains are the way to go. They might be more illegal than hitchhiking, but at least you don't get fucked over for it. You look out of place, you're gonna get the cops called on you.
We got in the boxcar, and then the boxcar, immediately they got up to speed, and it didn't stop till we got to Chicago, and it was just like this the whole time. Yeah, we were pretty rattled. Pretty rattled.
Yeah.
And then we ran into all those tracks.
This is Wisconsin Dells. The day has been turned around just a little bit. While I was walking next to it was also a highway, I think, but as you saw, there weren't any cars. A guy just stopped randomly. I didn't even stick my thumb out because I accepted having to walk the rest of the way. Yeah, but he picks me up, and he had also hopped trains before and hitchhiked. He said 15,000 miles. So yeah, travelers, they're nice people. They stick together. Not like these guys, just probably all corporate drones or something, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just happy I got picked up. This has made my day a lot better. Even though my camera broke and I got hassled by the police twice. I'm gonna go to McDonald's now. This is nice. Good morning. I'm gonna book an Amtrak to Chicago now, and from Chicago to Toledo as well. And then I'm gonna get
back on the freight trains there, hopefully. Hitchhiking in Wisconsin just is not the way to go. All I know is someone snitched on me the second time. Someone called them to come, which is, I mean, come on, what the fuck. Good morning. I thought it would be a shame if I could only film the rest of this trip on my phone. So I'll take a bus to like Harbor Freight is apparently a tool shop or something, I don't know. And buy a little screwdriver and some glue. That might be all I need to fix my lens, to at least have somewhat decent image quality for the rest of the trip. As you can tell, I'm still filming on my phone because I couldn't fix my camera. It's fucked. I'm at a spot now, which is not far from the station, the passenger station. I've got 3 days left to get to New York, so I should make it if a good train comes today and I don't end up somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that looks good. It doesn't look like it's actually slowing down. Am I waiting in the wrong spot? I thought the engine would stop at the Amtrak station, but it's already way past it. At least it should be. You see, it's not even slowing down. What the hell? I'm gonna walk to a different spot now, just 3 kilometers further. Maybe that's the problem. So I can see the train parked on the bridge, and there's something smoking at the station, which very much looks like a diesel exhaust. This could be the rear engine or the front of another train that I just didn't know about. I'm on my way to the place where the front of, if this is the rear, where the front should be. It's probably too late to get on this one, but maybe I'll see when the next one comes that it stops, and if not, well, then I'm out of here by bus. Will it still be here? Nope. Alright, westbound stop here. Haven't had an eastbound yet, but I think that's a good sign.
stopping. I really hope it's stopping, because this is fucking insane. It's not stopping, is it? No, it's not. Fuck! Do they not stop at all here? I've wasted today. I mean, I was sure they would stop at some spot here in Toledo, but no. And now I'm going to Cleveland to waste another one. And after that, I'm out of time. Yay. It sucks so bad, but I don't really want to give up, because the payoff, if it works out, would just be too good, you know? I'd get all the way to New York if I catch the right train. So the trip would be over. Completed. It feels like giving up, you know? But I have to keep time in mind. And so far it's running out in 3 or even 2 days. It sucks. Really. But somehow there's really not any other way at the moment. Hi, so I'm in Cleveland now, and on the bus ride to here I took a very close look at the routes that the trains could take, where they would do a crew change, and where I could get a train. The only place where I could easily get on a crew changing train is a place where the trains would also very likely end up way north of where I want to go, which wouldn't be ideal, especially given that my time here is running out quite quickly. So the plan is now to hitchhike to Conway tomorrow. Hopefully that doesn't turn out to be a disaster like last time. Good morning. It's the 8th now, and I have to be in New York on the 9th at the latest around 6 p.m. to still get my flight. My plan was to get to the yard close to Pittsburgh, but there is no reliable public transport there. I guess that's America for you. So now I'm just gonna waste my day in Cleveland, because the only Amtrak to New York will leave tomorrow at 5:50 a.m. and will be in New York at 6 p.m. So that's my only option to actually make it to New York in time. I wish I could have done it on freight trains, but it's literally impossible, at least with the information that I have. And I don't know why no train stopped in Toledo, but that was supposed to be the spot. If a train had stopped there, I'd probably have made it, even if it went north or something. I would have still had enough time to get down south again. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna try another time, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty done with America.
tomorrow at this time I'll be arriving in New York on an Amtrak instead of a freight train. And then I'm gonna have to head straight to the airport, and the next sunset I'll see after that is gonna be at home in Germany. It's almost been a year since I've been there. It feels a bit weird. It also feels very weird that I didn't make it by freight train, which was kind of the end goal of this whole experience, to cross America by freight train. But so far this trip was actually quite the experience, quite great. I'd say I've seen pretty much the real America with real Americans. Made some memories that I won't forget anytime soon, and seen some beautiful stuff. Not everything that I wanted, but still quite a lot, and I'm very happy for that.
What makes you want to leave? Because you had afforded opportunities. I wish I could tour with you and show you things and, you know, teach you things, because it's not what you think, bro. It looks good, but this ain't shit.
Yeah.
It's not, bro. I would rather be in your country, in a small town, where there's a community, where there's interaction, where there's togetherness, all of that. And I'm quite sure you come to meet somebody like me would probably say, wow, this is life. This is freedom. You see what I'm saying? Please be thankful for when you come. Because what does freedom mean? It means to be free to do whatever you want to do. This is why it don't matter. Continue on doing what you want.
I wish